it might be working. I'm not sure, but it might be working. It's been quite an adventure getting to the point where I think YouTube might be absorbing this content. Welcome to the inaugural YouTube edition of the Neverending Build. The Neverending Build is an ongoing concern, sort of, I guess. Until recently broadcast exclusively on Twitch. Switching content depository, I guess, to YouTube for no particular reason. Believe me, you're not going to want to watch this content. At least if you're anything like the Twitch viewers, and that's fine. Welcome. Here at the Neverending Build, we play Valheim. We play Valheim in the strict vanilla survival mode, and exclusively, not exclusively, mostly, we build. It's going to take me a minute. I feel a little weird. I kind of gotten used to the idea of live streaming to Twitch, but YouTube's a different thing. I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you for sure, most of the videos I make and stream to Twitch are viewed by, like, 6 people, maybe. I think they start watching the first few minutes and they go, what the hell is this? And they turn it off. And that's fine. I stream this content not because I think it's going to be some sort of, hot commodity to anybody anywhere, but because in general I'm going to play this game anyway. And so I make a little bit of what I do public. I just want to make sure everything's good. I see I often stream with my mic turned off. Those are great streams. They're probably better than this stream, actually, tell you the truth, because you don't have to hear me talk. But I think it's working. I think everything's going. Just gonna have to see what happens with this content. But for now, we're gonna step on in to play a little today. I don't actually have a plan for what I'm gonna do because I haven't played Valheim a lot. I haven't played Valheim a lot in the last, I don't know, month. I've occasionally taken breaks from Valheim, and this has been one of the longer ones, just because I was getting a little burned out. That might still be true. And by the way, I don't think I guarantee that the only thing I'm going to stream here on this channel is Valheim. I might stream other things. I don't know. But for now, we're going to step on in. We're going to take Growly into Growly Land and look around and see where I am, whether I'm stuck. I might be. I know I was stuck when I quit playing, and it was kind of one of the reasons I was like, I'm going to stop playing for a little while, because I don't have any creative juices left. I got nothing. So we'll see. Oh, okay. That one. That's right. Okay, good. Sorry, still getting used to the YouTube oriented tools. They're a little less obvious than Twitch's, but I think they're actually a little more comprehensive. But I guess we're going to see. Welcome to the Stones. This is our main place here in Growly Land. Excuse me. And we'll walk around and just take a look at the place. It's always dark. It's always nighttime, seems like, when I start. We'll go get a look around. I want to just make sure this looks all right. I've got the gamma correct, right? Gamma settings preserved over to the other streaming platform. I believe they did. So we're good. Comfort 19, that's right. Okay. We're ready to move around and look around a little bit, although it's dark, so it's a bad time to look around. Let's go on upstairs and sleep this night away, so we get to look around at night. I'll be interested to see how this stream looks, since I'm getting. Ooh, the new video driver has done wonders. I'm getting 34 whole frames per second. Looking through the densest parts of the house, 30, 29. Okay, maybe it hasn't done very much. Well, there are enemies nearby. Let's go kill them. I know where you are. You're right down here, aren't you? Hey. Jerk. Alright. Now let's go sleep this night away. Oof. Frame rate is hurt. Painful. Painful frame rate. Let's see. All we want to do is get some daylight going here. All right. I know something I should have done before I started the stream, but it's too late for that now. So, for those who, if anybody ever does happen to catch this content, Neverending Build, YouTube is telling me something is excellent. I'm not sure what it's saying. I don't think it's making a commentary on the content. I think that might have something to do with the strength of the signal or something. I would love to know what that means. I'm looking at the YouTube live control panel, which is telling me the same thing that Twitch usually tells me: 0 concurrent viewers, 0 views, etc., etc. That stuff I expect, but it's also got some little commentary there saying it's excellent. I don't know what that means. It's a little research topic for later. As the sun comes up here over the stones. Ooh, wow! Boy, that thing looks majestic in the sunlight, doesn't it? The Stones is my name for the largest single estate that we've built here in the original seed I've been playing with since, I don't remember. I believe it was in 2022 or 2021 that Valheim first came out, and I kind of ignored it for a little while. And then eventually picked it up and started playing it. And so this seed is getting on to 4 or 5 years old at this point. I don't recall. And it's been an extensive bunch of building that we've done to it. Let's go on down and see if we can get some views of it from various places. Oh, so I jumped down to the absolute worst place to view it from. There's the main house. This is the house. This is the portal hub. Portal hub's sort of integral to the house. I think portal hubs every Valheim world ought to have a portal hub. I know there's some people who play the game and they do it with like 2 portals. And that's fine. That's a perfectly valid way. Every way to play Valheim is a valid way to play Valheim, but that's not the way I do it. We're gonna need to get some food worked up, but welcome. You know what? We're not gonna bother touring. I'm gonna go out and see if I can figure out what I was working on and whether or not it's something I want to continue trying to work on. In the meantime, let's go ahead and amp up our supplies for this particular task. I see I've been somewhere out in the plains because I've got a couple pieces of plains level junk on my body that I should just ditch. Let's see. There we go. And some bones. 14? What the heck happened there? Oh, I remember what happened. It was one of them rib cages that's kind of hangs around. Oops, it's by a tar pit. I accidentally broke one. Okay. We're going to step out the line and we'll see what's on it. I'm pretty sure I know what's on it. This is the pipeline. This is a late stage build item that you get in Valheim. It's called a stone portal. It differs from a normal portal. This is what a normal portal right here. This one differs in that there are things that are forbidden for being able to be taken through a portal like this that are allowed for a portal like this. This portion of the house I'm standing in is what I call the prototyping platform. This is a place where you want to figure out how to build something. You want to do a particularly weird set of snaps or something like that. This is a nice big area to sort of figure that stuff out down in here. But it's also the main hub of our sort of construction efforts that we have going on in the world. We keep our main supply of stuff here. for taking out into the world and doing things. And so the pipeline is currently connected to Riverton, which is our town build. I've been trying to do this build for a time, but I'm just kind of hitting the rocks out here. Let's have a look. This is the inn. The rule in Growlyland is normally that things that we build have to have a purpose of some kind. There actually has to be some sort of a game mechanic that they serve. This entire build is a little bit unusual in that it doesn't do that. It doesn't. There's nothing in particular that this place enables or gives you access to or provides a shelter for or whatever. This place is almost purely decorative. This is the town of Riverton. Oh, hey, my trees have popped. Let's go. I'm going to go take a look at that from outside. Okay, it's funny looking, isn't it? Yeah. Lower trees. I kind of decided I would try to pop in some trees here and see what the place looked like with trees. And yeah, not digging that pine tree. I think the pine tree is going to have to... This one down here by the well is okay. I like that. This one, didn't work. Oh, look at all the animals running around in Riverton. So I built this place as like, it tells a little story. It's a little bit of narrative building. This is a town. Oh, hey, there's a boar down here tearing up my stuff. Let's go teach him a lesson. Hey, knock it off, dickwad. So this place is it's just a little town you find on the road. There's an extensive network of roads built in Growlyland. And this is one of them. This road happens to be from the main place, which is back here. And the road goes up to one of the first outlying estates, which is up here. And sort of halfway on that road. I said, you know what this place needs? Something that's kind of halfway on that road. Let's see. Yeah, that tree is not working. Do I need another oak? Does it have to be an oak? An oak is it needs to be more centrally located too. I don't know. We could use a couple more trees in Valheim. I don't think today is going to be a very long stream. I want to just lay down a little bit of content and then just check to see what that looks like in YouTube, what the channel statistics are, all the different things that you can see on it. Oops. So this is the place where I am stuck. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I know that I want that to be a big building. So this is meant to be like sort of, here's the inn, kind of common area, and then there's some homes, set of row houses here. There's the central warehouse and shipping unit down there, built right on the river. I see my oak has not popped out here yet. Look at this. Oh, there's a dead boar there. We're still waiting for this. This is meant to block some of the sight lines down onto the river and get back to... There was always an oak tree down there. I kind of just made a place for it. So it's a little more explicit where it is. I don't think I'm starting out this stream very exciting. Most streams I produce are not very exciting. It's okay. So that's meant to be a very large house, sort of overlooking the rest of this place. This is a road that's going to go down to the shipping area. It's not done yet. I don't know exactly what to do. There's a lot of landscaping to be done over here. This is the area I just kind of broke on and just said, I can't figure out what to do here. I still can't figure out what to do here. So if this content continues, I guess it has to continue here. I don't know. Finding I don't have much to say today. The Valheim well is still a little dry. I'll tell you that. Let's just do a walk then. Let's walk around a bit. So if the project continues, it has to kind of continue here. I want to see what that oak looks like when it pops. It'll pop surely by the time I come back here if I take a walk. Down there is the Northport Bridge. That's the way back to the house. This way, I believe, head this way. We'll head to the Dark North Lake House. I hear someone speaking to me in the house in a talking voice. I know what that's all about. Yeah. That's never happened before. Sometimes over here, I used to have a troll that lived right over on that hill. So, the way large pops like that happen in the different biomes is that there's a square over there, and it has some sort of a percentage chance of causing a troll to spawn, and he will occasionally spawn and just kind of be somewhere. I'm sure he's in this area somewhere, but it used to be up on that hill. It was funny because you'd cross this bridge and you look over there and there's a big old troll standing on that hill that went over there and killed him at one point, and he's never come back. I feel bad about that. This is the standard road that I build in Valheim. The nice thing about building roads like this is that the projects are almost completely self-funding. Oh, you move at the last possible moment, don't you? Oh, and then I miss you again. And then I miss a swing at you. Covering ourselves in glory here, aren't we? Building roads like this is just, it takes stone. You have to bring 2 iron out with you to be able to put down a stone cutter. And then you can move the stone cutter as you go. But in general, you harvest all the wood that you need for doing these roads, and you'll need wood along the road at various points. And you harvest all the stone that you need to do the stone paving from the local area. Once you've done that enough, the area starts to look a little bit like manicured, like a park. And you get a road going through it. That is a way. It's a great way to spend. Here's the stuff that you need wood for. Because occasionally you'll find that there's just some sort of a feature that's just a little too difficult to try and overcome with nothing but landscaping. When I do that, I usually build some of this. I call this stuff 2x. It's I shouldn't call it 2x. I should call it 4x because it's 4 meters wide. But I often think of the 2-meter sections as one piece. And so this stuff you can build anywhere, around anything. You can build this up mountains. You can build this across rivers. You can do all kinds of stuff with this stuff. So my roads are punctuated by it. You'll be walking down the road and you'll find places where there's a lot of that stuff built. I see I'm missing some trees here. Maybe not. Kind of like being able to have that view, although it's disappointing that Valheim's draw distance is as uncontrollable as it is. Of course, they have to have frame rate concerns that they, I'm sure, are trying to overcome. That's one of our outlying estates. Recently rebuilt, in fact, but right now you can't see much of it because it's just not popped in yet. There we go. There's more of it coming in. Let's go over and have a look. There's a bird on the roof. Go get you, bird. Whack. Oh, there's feathers on the roof. Do I have a way to get to the roof? I don't know if I do. That's bad. So, a simple place. We call this the Dark North Lake House. We built this, and I'm using the royal we here if you haven't figured that out. We built this because the original house, as nice as it is too far away from the ocean. And early game, you're constantly bringing stuff in via boat. And so that was a bit of a challenge. We kind of overcame that challenge in the end. But, totally repaired. We're not getting any damage on the boat in here. That's kind of surprising. But we built this place in order to be a counterpoint to the other place, in that here the boat comes straight into the house. You bring your boat straight in here. You walk up the stairs, and then all your stuff that you're going to do with the stuff that's on the boat, you do right here. So when I say I mostly build structure, this is what I mean. I think A lot of people look at the stuff I build and go, good Lord, there's nothing there. Mainly, I just like to build big, empty structure. Large structure. That's the focus of the Neverending Build. This is the built-in single longship port that the house now has. It's not easy to see from here. I wanted to see whether or not I have a place to get up on the roof, which I don't. So that's something this place is missing, is a natural mechanism for getting up onto the roof. And it's something I should have. That's the kind of thing that we do. We say, oh, hey, look, a new project. I think it would be kind of over here would be the place you'd want to do this. Maybe extend the roof a little bit right over there. Make it so that there's a little place where you walk out here and then you get up on the roof. Any place you build that's big enough ought to have a way to get up on the roof. If for no other reason than to go up there and get the feathers that you just put up there. I might be able to grab them somewhere over here. There they were. I got them. Pulled them right through the wood. Okay. So this is the lake house. We can always get back to the house right here. Hey, Fur. What are you doing? That's what I thought. This is probably enough content to have produced for the inaugural, most likely going to be deleted, initial Valheim content. Because we're really just testing whether or not YouTube can absorb this content and what it looks like when it sits out there for a minute. I don't know any of this stuff. I am not a content creator by trade. I don't ever expect this to be a money-making business. We're just switching over to a different content depository. So I guess I'll just, how long am I up right now? I am up 22 minutes. That's likely good enough for an inaugural content deposition. I will go and look at this and see how it all turned out and maybe start thinking about that and how this differs from streaming to Twitch. Because it's more or less just a learning exercise. And then the next time, I'll try to have something interesting to do. Till then, this has been the Neverending Build. And that's probably enough. Bye. Oh, look at that. You will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. Yeah, that's what it meant.